Hey y'all, I'm Dominique with Fairy Tale Crochet Creations, and we got another, well, not a market vlog, but podcast. As you guys have probably noticed by now, my last market in Ashland was rained out and did not happen. It unfortunately was a bust, but you win some, you lose some. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you some of what I created. I did already have some customers I sent out. I'll have some pictures popping up on either side. I had a Mario and Hedwig. That one took forever. I also had a hammerhead shark and a great white shark go out, and also another Mothman. I believe that's it. But then again, at my consignment shop, I had to restock another chicken and 2 of my turtles. So sales are happening with that, but I don't have those with me either, and I didn't take a picture, unfortunately. And as you can see in the background, I do have a project that I'm working on right now. It is a dragon, and I'll have that in the next podcast video, hopefully. And I got a couple more. But in the meantime, I'll show you what I do have that I made within the past week and a half, 2 weeks, since my last market. So here we go. First things first, I have this little sunflower turtle. This is a modified pattern from Rose and Lily, and I made it to where it is completely no-sew, so I slip stitched in the fins so they're not coming out, and I also slip stitched in the head. Well, I crocheted in the head. And then with the body, yeah. So this is made out of Parfait Chunky. I believe it's teddy bear, mustard, and key lime with 18 millimeter eyes. It's either 18 or 20s. But yeah, this surprisingly has been selling really well. I was afraid people wouldn't be buying my turtles since they were priced so high for such a small little item. But I only had 2 left, so I started making the sunflower versions. So that is the first little guy. Put him right there. Next up, we have some Mothman. This is one of my new patterns, and that's my new tag. And the eyes are spray painted, so I sanded the eyes down, spray painted them with some red, and then spray painted them with some clear coat over them. They are 18 millimeter eyes. This is a faux fur Sherpa yarn, and the other yarn is Big Twist plush, and I use an 8 millimeter hook with these. So the antennas are a little odd, but this is my newest pattern. It's a very low sew. All you gotta do is sew on the wings. You surface crochet on the fluff and the ears. And this is actually my new tag with the Fairy Tale Crochet Creations, if it will ever decide to focus. Hello. Well, it's just my dragon with my Instagram handle at the bottom, and then this little price tag area is actually removable. So if people want to give it as a gift, they can take off the price thing but still leave my tag on it. And I also used a light bulb safety pin to attach it to the plushies. So this is what I'm doing from now on with my tagging and all that. So I have 2 of them, and this pattern takes no more than an hour. It probably doesn't even take an hour, but I'm slow and I have distractions. Next up on the list is a custom order from my dad. And because he loves Toothless so much, he decided to get the Light Fury from me. So this is the Astra the Dragon that I was talking in my last video. One of the comments in there, I replied with the link to it. So if you go to my last video, click on the comment of someone asking where I got the pattern, this is it. And this is just the Light Fury version. I use the large and the medium horns or ears, and I use the 2 ears for both the Toothless and this. And I crochet them in. For the legs, I modified it a little bit, so I do 6 around instead of doing the increase that they have in their pattern. And then I crocheted them on, but everything else is exactly as the pattern is written. And then these eyes, you can kind of see them. They are hand painted eyes that I made using a light blue sparkle. So these are hand painted eyes, and everything else is made out of Bernat baby blankets in the color white. This one I did not put the posable wire in for the tail because my dad's other one did not have it. But the wings do stay up pretty well if you can convince them. But my dad's probably going to steal some of my floral wire that I left at home and put that inside of the wing so it can stand up some more. Actually, let's put that baby on this side. There we go. I have a couple more items. 3 separate patterns, and then the rest are multiples of each. This little pattern that I have is one of my favorite patterns. It is from the Crochet Carpenter, and it is a little fox pup. I do everything exactly as the pattern's written, or then I add 2 more rows to the body so it's a little bit longer. This is made out of Bernat blanket yarn with, I'm not sure the size of the safety nose, but it's 20mm eyes. And I absolutely love this little pup, so you can position the legs to where it's all laying down or if it's in the little play mode. And I have 2 in this orange color. And I have 1 in this variegated color. It's not showing up exactly as it looks in person, but this is the tabby from Bernat. And everything else is the same, or then I didn't give it the white little tail because I didn't think about that before I made this one. And then once I made those, I realized that I forgot the white part on the tail. But yeah, this is the little fox from the Crochet Carpenter. Now on to my favorite designer. This is Poms and Posies. I absolutely love this designer and all the sharks. They donate part of their proceeds to go to a shark rescue or something like that. But it is an amazing designer. I absolutely love her. And she will message you back on Instagram within, I want to say minutes, but probably hours, depending on what she's doing. She does have a kiddo. So, but as you guessed, my little hammerhead. This hammerhead has been with me, at least the pattern, for many, many months. I have had this pattern for probably over a year, almost 2 now. But it's from that same as the fox pup in that tabby color. This is a little bit of a more advanced pattern. It is a very easy pattern, but the color changes and then all the sewing, not to mention the skip stitches, so you can create that hammerhead form, and then all of this. So it does come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pieces, plus the body, and then the tail, you do one of the fins and then you go back and do the other fin. So it is definitely a more detailed pattern, but I absolutely love these hammerheads and they sell amazing for me. And these are 24 millimeter black safety eyes. And then last but not least, because they came up with a new pattern, Poms and Posies did, I have a baby hammerhead. Again, I absolutely love this design. This was not my first one. My first one got stolen by Bug, and that was this one. And it does come with the color change. Unfortunately, my color changes never line up properly. So this goes to her. And then I just decided to do the solid body with the hammerhead. I have 12 millimeter eyes. It is an absolute no-sew pattern, other than you got to sew the head little piece so it looks like a hammerhead, duh. But other than that, the tail is crocheted on, and the pectoral and dorsal fins are surface crocheted on. So, yeah. And of course I couldn't just make one, so I had to use up the rest of my ball of yarn. And I still have more, so I can make 2 more in this color. So I got 5 in the tabby. And then I also have 1 in just a regular gray. I do have a lot more of this yarn left, so I'm going to be making at least 4 more of this gray, and I'm going to make as many as I can because I absolutely love this pattern, and it works up really good side by side with the mama. So now I can have a mom and a baby shark. Just like my mom and baby spider and octo. I should have another one. I don't have the XL pattern, but those are from All From Jade. So that is what we got going on this past week and a half, 2 weeks. So I'm still gonna be making up some more. I got that dragon, obviously, and then I got a couple more whips that I really need to get on because they're taking up space in my tiny apartment, but I'll get them done eventually, like every crocheter says. But that's it for today. I'm sorry that it's so short and it's not a market vlog. Unfortunately, things happen and it was out of my control. I'm supposed to be signed up for a market in September, but I'm trying to get into another one in August as rent is coming up soon, and unfortunately I got re-unemployed. So, job searching in this economy, it's not fun, but I got a couple more patterns out. I got that Chippy Bigfoot pattern out, released today, and then all of that. Oh, I got a dog that decided to wake up, so if you hear that jingling, that's Bug. You probably saw a fly. We're dealing with flies in the apartment. We got some sticky tape and all of that up. Oh, yep, of course he's the fly. He's about to eat it. Ooh, did you get it, bub? I think he missed it. But yeah, dealing with a lot of life stuff, a lot of life changes, but one thing that will hopefully not stop is the crocheting. I do find a lot of joy in crocheting and the community around it. So, I mean, we'll see where it takes us. Thanks for watching. Bye.